got my PUA picture on it.
PUA picture?
No, it's not a very PUA, but yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah, I did, yeah. Yep, she's here, man. Hello? Hello, Mathilde? Can you hear me? She's on. Yep, there we go. Joining. Come on, what happened? Oh, there we go. Hey,
Hi.
How are you?
Good, thank you. Nice. Hi. I think Taylor, he should be joining anytime soon.
Okay, that's good.
I wonder, are you French?
Yeah, so I speak French, and I was actually curious. Your name sounds French.
Yeah, well, you're Italian, right? Half Italian, was that what you said?
Yeah, so I speak French, but I'm Italian, yeah.
But Italian, yeah.
I'm,
Yeah, I'm Danish. That's why.
I'm half Italian, half English, yeah. I was born in Italy, but I'm here living in London now.
Well, I was born in Denmark, here living in UK.
All right.
Danish.
You're
but
Danish.
Taylor, yeah, Danish.
Oh, okay.
Taylor, he's French. He speaks French. I speak just a bit.
Okay, okay. So how do you guys know each other?
I think from London, 18 years now, 19 years we've known each other for, but we had our business for about 14, I think.
Okay. And whereabouts are you located at the moment?
Crystal Palace, Southeast London.
Southeast
Do you know?
London. All right, I've never been there, but I heard good things about it. Crystal Palace.
It's really nice, yeah, it's really lovely. It's I think just keep developing, but I find that the last 8-10 years has been really lovely area. I've been living there for, well, I moved a little bit out now, but our studio is there. So I lived there for about 12 years. So yeah.
Okay, okay.
It's a very busy community up there, lots of like families and so on. I specialize in pre and postnatal fitness. But I also do a lot of other things, like clients who's not pre and postnatal, of course. But there's plenty of clients to dig in up there. So
nice. Awesome. Yeah, this is Simon. So I actually helped Simon. He's still a personal trainer. I helped him a lot with his business.
Yeah.
And now he's decided to hop on, help me with the business as well, on the business side of things. Yeah.
Yeah, interesting. So how many? I wonder if Taylor has he signed in yet, Taylor?
So he's not signed in yet.
Okay. I just tell him to try to refresh his emails so he see it.
Oh, there he is. I see him now.
Excellent.
Right. Just a minute.
Taylor.
Taylor. Is he Danish?
No, he's French.
Oh, he's French. Okay.
Martinique, Caribbean.
Oh, from the Caribbean. Okay.
Well, lived here for many years now.
You're Danish from Copenhagen.
Well, yeah, I lived there. My parents are like on the coast.
Okay.
Like an hour from Copenhagen, but before I moved to London, I lived in there like my beginning of my 20s. When I was like probably 19, I moved in there. I was curious. I lived there with my sister.
Okay.
But she ended up going to UK as well, married to an English.
That's good. That's good. All right. All right. Yeah, Denmark. I had good things about Denmark. I've been to Sweden, Norway, but everyone keeps on saying, go to Denmark, you love it. So
But
I'd like to
you have an accent too, so I wonder where you're from.
have a guess. What do you think? Don't say French.
You speak French, do they?
No, I don't speak French.
But I don't know, African, something like, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm from South Africa, Johannesburg.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
That's it. Yeah.
several.
One of my very good friends, she's from there.
Yeah,
Pilates, well, I used to work with her. We used to work with her in our studio.
nice, nice. Have you been there to South Africa?
Not been to South Africa, not yet.
Yeah, you go to South Africa, I'll go to Denmark, and then that'll be perfect.
Yeah. That's good. Kasvia, go downstairs.
Your colleague then hopped on the call, and then I don't know what happened. Oh, there he is. Let me try and get it.
Kasvia, du skal gå ud nu. Gå ned og tage en is. Gå ned og tage en is. Ice cream. Ja, gå ned og tage en is. Lugter.
Yeah, I tried to admit him, but he's not.
Okay. En sporting. Go.
Admit.
It's half, well,
I think he's.
lockdown, half term.
I think he's having. Oh, there he is. Hey Taylor, how are you?
Can you hear us?
Can you hear us,
Hello.
Taylor?
You can see us, but you can't hear us.
So I can hear you talking actually.
What, Taylor? So I think there's a button on the left of your dashboard, right on the left hand side. Just press that one. It's called the mute button. There. Try and speak now. You need to click on join audio.
Okay.
Okay. There we go. We got you. How are you doing, mate?
I'm good. Good. Thank you very much. You?
Yeah, very good, man. Very good.
Hi, Taylor. You're right. How are you?
Yeah.
I'm good. Thank you. Yes.
Yeah, I'm Simon. This is Dan.
Yes.
All right. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
I'm great.
Are you located in London as well?
Yeah, I live in London. Yeah, South London.
Okay.
Yeah.
South London.
So yeah, that's where the business is.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
lives just 2 minutes from our walk from our business. I used to live in the same area, like 5 minutes walking. We decided when we opened a business, we didn't want to have a commute, just walking.
Okay, yeah.
That's perfect. Yeah.
It's more convenient. Yeah.
Yeah. Mhm.
So yeah, my name is Daniel, and yeah, really thanks for taking your time to hop on a call today. I really appreciate it.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Always.
So yeah, this this is my colleague Simon, and as I was telling Matilda, he used to be. I used to work with him and help him with the personal training side of things, and I really helped him blow up his business. And now he's decided to help me with the business side of things.
So you based in the United States, are you?
Sorry?
You based in the United States.
You're based. I didn't pick
He's
up the
in
question.
No, he's in UK. It's because of those American emails you send. So
Oh,
he's
right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So
in UK.
based on the emails, so that's my partner. He's based in the US, and
right.
I'm actually here based. I rule the things here in the UK side of
Okay,
things. Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, with Mike, he's like he takes care of business in the United States. Dan is in charge of everything else in the UK. So
Yeah, right. Okay.
yeah. I'm a personal trainer, and I've been working with Dan for like 6 months. So he reached out to me, and I was struggling with my business as a personal trainer. And then he showed me his system, and I was just blown away. And then I started to implement his system, and he's really helped me in my business. And I loved what he was teaching, what he was sharing. I was like, I'm gonna work with you. Just find me a position in your company. I wanna come and help you. So here I am today.
Yeah, I saw in the video a little bit a part of it, that what you're doing, guys. With,
Yeah. Oh, you got the chance to see the videos. Nice.
Yeah. The sort of package you kind of like structure the things
Yeah.
with a different way of look at how the business work, with a different sort of package that other personal trainer don't really do. So yeah, it's kind of like, yeah, I'd love to know more about it, because like, yeah, it was quite interesting.
Yeah. So it sounds like you enjoyed that. Is there any parts of the videos that you hated?
Hated. No, it was just a new way to see things. So yeah, it's kind of like more like a curiosity or something. Like, yeah, there is nothing to it about. It's like, yeah, it's a new thing we would like to see if it could work for us. Yeah.
We already, I think what maybe you're going to present, we already talked about trying to launch some 8 or 12 week programs online for clients to join in and find a specific area to target. One for Taylor, one for me. I don't know if that's exactly what it is about, but that's what it sounded like.
So you're saying both of you want to launch a program of 12-week program, right?
Yeah. Whatever. Yeah, we always say, you get, as personal trainer, you always say you get best result within 12 weeks. So whether it's 8, 10 or 12 weeks, at the moment we sell 10 week packages, but we don't really sell it as weeks. We sell it as just like 10 sessions for £500. The page goes 60 for personal training or Pilates. Some of our clients come twice a week, other our clients come once a week, but we also sell 40-minute sessions. But what we like to try to do is maybe if we can get a group of people to join a specific program at the same time. And I don't know if that's what you are going to present to us, or if it's more like how to marketing it.
Yeah, so what we're gonna do is, based on your model, we're gonna send you those clients that you need for your 12-week programs. We're gonna help you with that. But yeah, first, like what I wanted to do is I want to immerse myself in your business, so I can find out more about where you're at, where you want to get to, and I'm going to ask you a bunch of questions that you might not be used to hearing. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine. We'll try to answer them.
Right. Yeah. And then second of all, based on what what we uncover, I'm going to do a demonstration of our system, so that it applies to your business model, and we're not going to waste any time. I'm going to go straight to how it would apply to you. And based on all of this, we'll find out if this would be a good fit. If it wouldn't, then I will refer you to someone who I know can help you. And if I feel like I can help you, then I'll make you an offer, which you can either say hell yes or hell no. Does that sound good?
Yeah, that sounds fine.
Okay. Awesome.
Yep.
Awesome. Okay. So what motivated you to get on the call today? What were you hoping to gain out of the call today?
I think you called me twice, to be honest. I think you called me in the beginning of the lockdown, and I said to you, is it going to cost money? And you said yes. So, well, then you're calling me at the wrong time, because it's a lockdown, our studio is closed, and kind of like just gone down, with no business. So you said, okay, yeah, it's going to be expensive. I think that was you. But then you called me a second time, and it was a Friday, and it was my wedding anniversary with my husband. I thought, okay, I so often say no to things. Why do I not just say yes today? So I decided to just listen to what you want to say.
So I called you in a good day.
Yeah, or maybe it was just an instinct thinking, what harm can it be,
Matilda actually just shared it with me, and then she sent me the link with your videos, and then what I'm actually caught my attention is the online things you're offering, because we weren't doing online training before. So because we jump into a different type of situations where we do everything online now.
Mhm.
Then I wanted to know a little bit more about the online things, because we jump on it like everybody else, but without any structure of online thing, because we weren't prepared for this.
Yeah.
So as you probably guys used to the online business,
Yeah.
so I want you to know more if you can bring some things to us,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
we can cope with that new situations.
Yeah, I mean, I know you've got a bunch of questions that you're eager to know right now, and I can't wait to like uncover them with you, and show you exactly how it works. All our like online system, I would apply to you. First of all, I just had a bunch of questions for you so that we can find out about your goals and what's currently happening. So right now, I mean, how many years have you been doing PTing for? Like, how many? Yeah, for how long?
14, is it 14 till
Around 15 years.
15, 14, something like that.
We started in the 2007. So yeah, something around 14 years. Yeah.
Okay, okay. If you see me writing on pages, just taking notes whilst
I have
you're.
no.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Mm.
So you said 15 years, and
Yeah.
how many clients do you have at the moment right now?
In the lockdown or in normally?
In the lockdown, yeah.
Well, work with 5 clients a week. They stay with me. Yeah.
But to be honest, we've just been enjoying the lockdown. Enjoying this break. I haven't been trying to get all my clients back because
Yeah.
it's really nice as a
Some
person.
of them they didn't want to continue online.
We're not earning so much money at the moment, but we will at some point again.
Like the one big holiday. The lockdown is like one big holiday, just relaxing.
Yeah, it's not too bad because, well, I don't spend that much as I used to, which is kind of like balances out. But yeah, now it is time to do something about it because we got the online options. So yeah, yeah. But it's not everyone who wanted it to do online. They used to, the way we train them at the studio without equipment and stuff. They don't have the equipment at home. So it's kind of like a new program. We redesign home program where people don't really have that equipment they used to train with. And then, yeah, also some people have some difficulty with your job and stuff. So they have to stop and then they're waiting for that we reopen again. So we freeze all the account for this until it's again. I don't know if that continue, if they will join online. I don't know. It's depending on their job, if they pay well again or whatever the situation will become. We don't know. And then another things. Well, I wanted to say something about the online. Oh, it slipped my mind. Yeah, before the client we kind of like used to train, well, we're still training. The program you're talking about is something like well-structured, 5-week program. They got the BMI, all of the things. Well, the way we used to operate, training those clients living in South London or around this area, not worldwide, like online is possible now. But what you used to do is training the local people. They were coming at the gym. They got used to the training. There are those people coming out from work, from the office. On the weekends, they drink, they love it. They don't want to. There was a lot of things we don't really change. They love it like this. They love the way they're eating. Some of them have just come to me. We just want to work out, do some training, but we don't want to hear about anything else. That we still want to have our drinks. We still want to eat. Well, the result is not really powerful. we don't see a lot of results because they continue to drink, they continue to do their own things, but they want to just train. They don't want to hear about their weight, how they weight, how the measurement. Some of my clients, they don't want to hear about it. So I was just wondering, with a new program, well, they might not work on the client we have right now, but it has to be something like, I was thinking where you were at your videos, looking at it, yeah, it will probably work, but with completely new things, you know. And then if we incorporate that into, you see, our programs, our package, all of this, our client, he used to those package, he work with, well, the way they live, the way we used to do the things. But if we incorporate your program, we have to restructure all the payment and all of this stuff.
But Taylor, it might not be those clients.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, but to incorporate this in our business, that how do you actually?
I think Daniel, he has quite a lot of questions, and then afterwards, maybe is that what you want to do? Just answer the questions quite short,
I mean,
and then go.
I know Taylor is very eager to know how it would apply to your business, and that's what a lot of personal trainers come. No worries about that. I will dive into it. Just I wanted to find out more about you. At the moment, what sort of training did you say you're offering right now? Or is it like body? What sort of training are you offering?
Yeah, it's kind of more to do with conditionings. People want to be trained. This is how the program you used to do is a weight loss training. People was coming to weight loss. Yeah. Then what happened, because we're training into a local areas with a kind of like the same people coming into the studio for over like 10 years, some of them. And then they've been in and out, kind of like stop for 3 months, coming back for the full 2 years, and have some holiday. They become parents, some of them have become parents, some become pregnant, and then it has changed the whole structure of the way we used to work, like weight loss training, like a program weight loss, and then we rarely have people we wanted like big muscles and then weightlifting and stuff. We have the toning, the mini toning, not normal people, toning and weight loss. That was the main thing we used to do. And then because we work with the same sort of people, they grow with our business, and then as I say, they become pregnant, things have changed, come back to us, but they are not thinking about much toning, and some of them or weight loss really. They just want to be trained to move, to do things, and then be able to carry on with their life, which is going to the pub, going to eat, whatever they wish to. That's the impression we have now with our client. And then we live around this now. It's not the idea for a personal trainer. Personal trainer thinking of, come on, you must tone and then keep fit and then keep, but you're not really thinking like this. So we get used to this now.
Okay.
So that's about us. Yeah.
Awesome.
My clients is slightly different.
Okay.
You want to know how many?
Like?
Yeah. What are your clients like, Mathilde?
So I have about 8 clients at the moment.
All right, you have 8 clients. Okay.
Normally I have probably between 15 and 20, but we also do massage therapy. So Taylor do sports massage. So probably I would probably say 50-50 with him. 50% sports massage, 50% personal training. And for me, it'd probably be more like, it's really hard to say, 65-70% personal training, and the rest is massage therapy, whether it's sports massage, lymphatic drainage, pregnancy massage, postnatal massage. So I have what do I have generally in the studio? I have a lot of diastasis recti recovery person training sessions for where ladies have given birth and they have split abdominals. I've been focusing on that for many years now. Well, I trained that for the last 12 years, but for the diastasis recti and recovery for the last 8 years. But I also just have women, whether they are moms or not moms, but for mental health and toning and getting fit. Weight loss is always there somewhere, but it's more about, I think, an overall well-being. You kind of like know people in their 20s, they want to get fit for the look often. People in their 30s, there's a combination of the look and the being healthy. And in the 40s, they're really thinking about their health. They're coming because of whatever happens with the joints, the bones. And then, of course, we also have injured clients. Stella works with a lot of clients who are either have diabetes or they have kind of like born with an illness where they hardly can't move their body. But after seeing Taylor, they can suddenly exercise where before they maybe couldn't even do any kind of gym exercise because of whatever nerve that's been stopped. And they've been like, I don't know. So he has a lot of the injured clients. And the ones who just live, they come because they want to feel healthy and good. And as Taylor say, they balance out the rest of their lifestyle in terms of like the food 80-20 rule. They're probably doing that in terms of fitness, and they make sure they fit in their fitness classes 3 or 5 times or 7 times a week, because we have classes. So the ones who come for personal training once or twice a week, they may come for 1 or 3 classes. And some people have unlimited fitness within the classes we have. In the lockdown, we have 30 fitness classes on our timetable, where we have 3 of them are postnatal and 3 of them are prenatal. So that's 6 out of those 30, where there's more special population. And then we have anything from Pilates, yoga, HIIT, and we took out we took out our circuit classes for the lockdown. We cannot really offer that at the moment. Weight training and so on.
Sounds very good. I mean, you guys have a range of different things. It's really exciting. Yeah, that's really good. And Taylor, I forgot to say, you're French, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I speak French. Je parle français aussi. Je voulais te dire,
Magnifique.
Comes from a really beautiful island. I don't know if you have
Martinique.
Martinique, yeah, so amazing.
What is it?
Say, it's one of those French islands, isn't it? One of those colonies.
Caribbean, French Caribbean,
Yeah, it's near St. Lucia, Stella.
Yeah, exactly. Near St.
And
Lucia.
Dominica.
And Dominica.
I'm actually supposed to be in Costa Rica right now because that's where my husband is from. We're supposed to be there for 3 weeks. We had to move it to December.
Yeah.
Right.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, I mean, I know that you guys have done the French system and everything at school, right?
Yes. Everything.
You had to go for the same torture I did.
We don't really like it, but yes.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, we have a lot of French clients, to be honest.
Yeah.
And all clients come from we have English people too, but they come from anywhere in the world, really. But Crystal Palace is this lovely little community. It's big, but then yet a lot of people know each other, and we can often not walk. It's like a little triangle. We cannot walk the triangle without meeting. Sometimes we have to do shortcuts, because otherwise you get stopped too many times. We waste too much time talking.
A lot of traffic lights.
Yeah. Crystal Palace is close to Dulwich, right? Dulwich and Hamlet.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, because I used to play football there, Dulwich Hamlet, a long time ago. Long time ago.
Oh.
Yeah, so I know that area. Yeah, I know exactly what you're saying. Crystal Palace is like a small little village.
This is our third studio up there. We only have one. We should have kept the first one we got, but we were so new in business. I had no idea what it meant to have what is it called when you have a lease and you can sublet it?
Yeah.
We could have earned every month the last, 10 years in that in that space. I was like, I'm just going to give it to you. You keep it. I don't want it. So we had 3 locations, a teeny one and a little bit bigger, and now a bigger one.
Nice.
Okay.
All right.
And when it comes to like Taylor and Matthias, what is the difference in your types of training? I mean, what do you train that's different, Taylor? What are your classes that you do, and which ones are the classes Mathilde does?
For person training or the classes?
Yeah, classes as well. Yeah.
Well, Taylor do all the kettlebells because I don't want to do them.
Yeah, Matilda is more oriented with all the things have to do with pre-postnatal, with the the rectus abdominis, all of this. So and then Pilates. So
Okay.
because she does all of these things, yeah, her client base is more like the people who want tonings and then restructure their abdominals and then their posture. While me, I more focus on strength training, kettlebell, weight trainings, and movement as well.
The high intensity.
Yeah, high intensity, high impact. I'm
Right.
that style. A lot of repetition and then very small weight, kind of like
Okay. So Mathilde is doing the Pilates, the restructuring. Is that what you said? And then
I also do with my personal training. I mix weight training and Pilates.
all right. And are you doing the prenatal and postnatal? That you as well?
Taylor doesn't. Just me.
Yeah, you do that. Yeah. And then you Taylor do all the strength toning, so
yes.
right?
Yeah, kettlebell and dumbbell and bar, all of these things. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
But in terms of like moving forward, I mean, I'm sure you guys have trained a lot of people.
Right.
What would you say is your ideal client? The ones that you've enjoyed working with, the ones that you get the most joy out of. What's your ideal client? Do you have somebody in mind?
Do you have both the same sort of? I mean, you have different sort of ideal clients, right? Based on the type of training you're doing. You both have a different ideal client, right?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, well, what's your ideal client? Like one you'd love to work with? Is it a man? How age? What are you doing? What's your ideal?
The ideal, how to say about the age? Well, I'm very flexible because I love helping people who just new to training. I have a lot of clients new to training, and then I help them to build up. So I have some clients who have started for the first time. They are 50 years old, and then they start their first day of training, and then I have to show them different. I got some client with disability, osteoporosis, on the vertebrae. I had a kind of different type of client that I help. They are not really physically able to train, but I help them to build up just those strengths and then their posture also. They are not really sometimes people who want to train and then people who can jump up and down. Sometimes they just can't do anything and then have to build up from scratch. So I had most of my clients are those people. Then because when I started, I used to train a lot of people around 30, 40 and younger. They were quite fit, and then that has changed. I don't know. It has changed with the demand. Some people just came to me, they could not move much, and I can do something for them. And then that has moved me from the personal trainer who was doing a lot with fit people to helping others who can't do those things. So, and then now I do both, but quite flexible. So I don't have a specific a type of people, fit people training. Like I got some personal trainer, some personal trainers. They want to train only very fit people who able to jump, people able to run. May I move from that type to helping anyone.
What's your favorite, Taylor? What's your favorite if you choose one? What's your favorite if you choose one? What's your favorite one to train with?
If I choose one, You know, it will always be the thing I like much is heat, like those type of
Okay.
a lot of reps, a lot of sweating thing, jumping. That's what I like.
Right.
This is my favorite thing. I would do that all day. So yeah.
The reason we're asking Taylor, so that because we are using like Facebook,
Yes.
and with the power of Facebook, what we do is we target exactly the type of people that you would like to work with, and we don't want to waste, we don't want to waste your time. We want to make sure we know we're prepared ahead to what type of people like you want to work with, like what sort of sex are they, which kind of age range are they, what sort of class, where are they, so that we can know in advance, and we don't want to waste your time. That's why. So.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
I remember something you mentioned in your videos that you turn, you don't like just want to work with generalists, but you turn people into what? Specialists.
Specialist.
Yeah, if I could remember something like this.
Yeah.
I will see myself like a generalist because a lot of people come in and I help everyone. And then push
But
me
I'm
away
sure,
from what I do.
Taylor, sorry.
Yes.
Sorry. I'm sure, Taylor, you have some sort of clients that you really like to work with.
Yeah. Is a client who do a lot of HIIT training, high intensity. Yeah, those type of clients. Yeah, and then they could be, I don't know their age, from 20 to 40. I don't know how much they can do, but those kind who could do that.
Yeah, because you want to train people who inspire you. You get inspired by your clients, but also you inspire them as well. So sometimes when you're the one inspiring them a lot and they're not inspiring you back, after a while it becomes too much emotionally. So the people who inspire you and they inspire you back, you inspire. I think that's what we're trying to get to.
Yeah. That would be those type of clients.
And Matilda, who's your ideal client?
Yeah, which clients inspire you?
It's really hard to just choose one because now I do a special group. That doesn't mean I love training people as well who's not into it, because we do train people. There's like, you know, you have to have patience for them to heal, but we see great results. So it's fun to just, I love some of my early morning clients at 6 a.m. They come in and they're like, whether they're their 30s and their 40s, and you just give them, you see results in terms of like, they can lift 6 kilo kettlebells in the squats, and they can lift 10, or they can lift more. They're getting toned. I love seeing you can transform whether it's a mom or not a mom, but say she has teenage kids and she over the years, you know, just changed her body, but then getting it back, because I think it's so rewarding to see they're paying the effort into it. They are coming, they're determined, and they come year after year after year. They come every week, once or twice a week, and you become, you get a relationship with them, you get a friendship. It's like, it's almost really weird. Just if you're on holiday for a couple of weeks, like now in the lockdown, you don't see them anymore because it's normal for you to catch up. So I, for example, have a very hard time canceling my client, even if I'm unwell, because I feel like I really need to make sure that they're always there. I'll always be there to make sure I train them. But that said, I love training pregnancy. I love training postnatal clients. And I see great results in terms of healing, whether it's been a really big split or a smaller split. But I also start training men lately, but I only had 2. It's quite niche to go into as well. Men who have split abdominals.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good, because I can feel your passion and joy. So these clients that you're training, they really inspire you. So as long as, it doesn't matter what it is, but as long as you're getting inspiration, they get you excited about meeting them and training them. I think that's
meeting them, training them, and whether I really enjoy it online now as well. It didn't take long to learn what position you need to put your camera in, and still it's feel a bit odd, you know, when it's silent. Like it's just me talking and we put everybody on mute. So we always say hello in the beginning, we say hello at the end, and chat a little bit. And I say to them, sometimes we ask questions in terms of posture, whatever it is, if it's a class. With my one-on-one, of course, it's not on silence, and it's still fun, to train. And some of them are going to carry on online training, just to make sure that if they're so busy that there are certain days they cannot train, but still get their session in, you just turn it online instead of in the studio, for example.
Okay.
So.
All right. That's really nice. So yeah, we covered quite a bit here. Nice. And so out of the clients that you had previously, how many did you manage to retain, like for the online training from the ones you had previously?
So that's, I have 8 clients. Taylor has what? 5? Do you say?
Yeah.
Is it 5 sessions a week, or is it 8 sessions a week?
That's 7. There's 2 of them trained twice.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I had 5 clients as well. One trained once a week, but she's going to go on to twice a week. And then there's one, she's twice a week already. There's one. And who's the last one? And one of my clients, actually, her husband want to come and train with us. So I guess I have 5 clients. No, actually I had 6, but I felt it was a bit hard to fit in because we have a 3-year-old and a 7-year-old and homeschooling. And my husband is working, so it was not, it's not in a way. And then teaching all the classes, our focus is really still maintaining one-on-one clients, but also the classes. So we had to make sure we did that as well. So I have 8 classes a week.
And out of the clients you had previously, did you manage to bring them, most of them, on the online, Mathilde?
Yes, like I have some few people that are just joining classes instead of person training, because they really want to have the person training, I think, face to face in the studio when we go outside. And so I guess that they will be waiting for me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 clients. One actually is going to turn into online. I hope. I need to give her a phone call. So I have 6 clients maybe, and around 8 sessions a week with those 6.
Okay. And right now, I mean, you guys told me a lot about all the classes that you're offering, and with the studio that you had previously. And where would you say your attention? I mean, right now, I mean, the option with coronavirus is pretty straightforward. But where would you say your attention would really go towards right now with the type of service that you're offering? Which one do you want to really focus on?
What do you mean, focus on getting clients back to online, or focus on?
In terms of, like you said, that you're making classes with Pilates, you've got also yoga, and then you're training also, which one do you want to focus on?
On the platforms and person training or classes?
Yeah.
Well, Taylor and I always had like fully booked in terms of person training or massage therapy, and then just a little bit of classes where the other teachers has all the classes. We normally would have had 45 classes on our timetable, but now we're down on 30. So Marisa has about, Taylor doesn't have many classes. We just given some few to him because he didn't have enough. We thought it was not fair. he had 3 online classes, so we gave him another 2. That means I think Marisa has probably 9.
Yeah.
I don't know. We still want to I still love to do the person training, or I don't know what is you gonna offer, whether it's a group online program thing.
So based on what you wanted, because you said that you're doing, based on what your services are, we can get you clients with that. So whether that would be Pilates, or whether that would be yoga, or whether that would be, if you want to do one-on-ones, or if you want to do group, or if Taylor wants to train, people with sort of injuries, like you said. Yeah, just to figure out which one do you really want to put attention on right now?
It's only one, not 2, or it's only one?
Yeah, I mean, you can focus on both.
Yeah.
But what we can do is we can run campaigns where we could be focusing more on one than the other, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you say, Taylor? We haven't even talked about that. But our classes, we always struggle not having them fully booked compared to the capacity. Just some of them are fully booked.
Yeah.
And now online, we can take more than in the studio. In the studio, we would have maybe 12 to 14 people in a class.
Right,
But
right.
compared to how many classes we had, yoga was always hard to fill up, but some of them filled up. Like, no, pregnancy yoga was always busy, 12, 14 people
Yeah.
on a Saturday. Like online, my pregnancy class on Wednesday is 10 people. And the studio was always fully booked to 12 people on a Wednesday. Taylor's kettlebells classes in the studio was always fully booked generally, but there was always a lot of other classes that were not fully booked. It was actually going to turn out to be a really good year. We kind of like on towards hopefully this season now, filling up the classes, much more of them.
Yeah.
So I guess that my Pilates on a Wednesday night only have like 3 or 4 people at the moment.
Okay. You know, what I want to do is I want to focus on your higher ticket sort of services. So whatever is higher ticket between, let's focus on that. You know, whether that would be Pilates, or you know, working with people with injuries.
Well, for me, it would be like a one-to-one. I don't think classes, not really.
Yeah, exactly.
We have other people to do those. We have other people to do the classes.
Yeah,
really.
Exactly.
And then focus on the people with injuries. I think I will struggle with this online. I would rather have those people with me, like in person, and then going through that with them, rather than doing the training online. So that's why it will be easier for me if it's tough to say this, but somebody will send already into like training, and then we have the full capacity of doing it, like, you know, tuning and all of this stuff. Yeah. That would be my main things.
Okay. And what are your price packages? What's the price point with you, Taylor, with your clients?
It's the same for us. For the personal training?
Yeah, for personal training, yeah.
£60 pay as you go.
Okay.
6 classes where it's £300. And 10 classes, 500.
Okay, 10 classes, 500. Okay, that sounds good. Nice. And so it's both the same. Okay.
What platforms are you training? Are you training on Zoom or Trainerize or PT Distinction? What platforms?
Zoom.
Yeah.
Zoom, yeah.
Okay. Have you considered Trainerize before? Have you looked at it?
I haven't heard about it. What's it called?
It's called Trainerize. Trainerize. Like Trainerize.
Oh, yeah. I never heard of that before. I don't know what's the difference, you think?
Yeah, so this is the platform that I'm using to train with my clients. I didn't know about this until Dan told me about it. So it's specifically for personal trainers. So it's got a lot of functions. So the best thing about it is you can create meal plans, you can create workout session, and then you can connect it to your Zoom. And then what you do is they just log in. Everybody has their own account. They log in, they see their nutrition plan, they see the exercise plan. And then when you do a session, you actually do it with them, but they know exactly what they want to do. And then you can connect on Zoom, and then you can have like accountability sessions, that kind of stuff. So it's really cool. You can customize it based on how you want to train your clients. So you can create a free account on Trainerize and then play around with the settings, and then it's really good. It's really good. It's called Trainerize.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, so for now, that would be, it's a really good option for the online. But yeah, I want to dive deep into the bigger picture with you guys. I want to know a little bit more about also with the studio. You said you had a studio right now. Do you have, what sort of goals do you have later on with that, like with the studio?
I always want to own it. The building. Or at least 50% of it, because I never think Gavin, he's going to sell it. He's a very like artistic, creative man. He owns all the buildings down in Cooper's Yard with old stables and really unique place. Yard is full of like black cobblestone. He put in like 2 years ago. The building has a cast iron balcony on it. So we have the whole building, and there's other buildings next to it.
Yeah,
And
love
then
that.
we wanted more space also.
Yeah, we wanted
Oh,
more
you
space.
want more space. Okay.
We actually was considering taking coronavirus hadn't happened, we probably would have taken a space on the high street, because we are down on a like slope road down away from the high street, so nobody sees us. We used to be on the high street, and when we were on the high street, everybody knew us because they peeked in our windows. And a lot of people in Crystal Palace move out because they often live in either 2-bedroom flats. So when they create families or they want to move further to their parents or just out to the country, then there's constantly coming new people into Crystal Palace. So that means constantly new clients for us, but we also have to work hard for them to know where we are. But yeah, there is a possibility if we can convince Gavin to have an extra space for another treatment room or training room, because we have 2 studio floors. Upstairs is full of skylights and a door out to the balcony, and old like stable kind of like windows. And then there's a treatment room upstairs, and another treatment room, and teeny reception. It's like one of those entrances in a cottage you enter, and you can either just go straight up and you go to a room, another room, but the rooms are big. But
and then the other project as well was to have more classes.
Okay,
because
more
we have
classes.
around 30 classes a week. We wanted to have more to fill the whole hours of the day. Yeah, that was in project.
It's because our person training take the downstairs away for a lot of hours for adding more classes.
Okay. And how many members did you have before when in the studio?
I'm not so good at that. So in terms of people joining classes, okay, I know this. For the classes, but if I log on, say for example, weekly, we can fit in 450 people.
Okay, 450 people
a week, but we would take that a month, or we would take a little bit more than that. We would never fill up it fully. You see, there's some classes that's fully booked, and other classes like just a few people here and there. So it's not good business in that sense compared to how many we can take on board.
So ideally, you would want to have it 450 people a week, right? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
And how far were you from that before?
No, we're doing good, but so quite far.
Sorry?
We were getting close to getting halfway.
Yeah.
It's probably the potential.
Everything was going fine before that lockdown. So now we have no idea how well it would have worked. So yeah, it was going very, very fine.
We have ClassPass, by the way, joining us, and all our yoga clients were ClassPass clients, and there was a little good lump sum we would get every month, not a lot, but good money. And now we don't get any of those because I think all those ClassPass people are looking for cheap classes.
Yeah.
That's kind of like what I feel ClassPass is about, because they offer it slightly cheaper. We had some classes we put it for a while on premium because we wanted minimum £9, but then we started to, after we built it up, our classes to be more fully booked. We thought we had accepted whatever price that came in from ClassPass. But now I find that ClassPass, they have option to I think they lost a lot of clients in the lockdown, and a lot of people just take whatever free classes they can get as well, or cheaper classes.
Okay.
Yeah, so it has a lot of potential. I mean, there's basically you need to double the amount of people that you had before to fill it up. Okay.
Just want to comment. Till you said you want to own that studio. I think you already own that studio. You have to own it in your mind first, and then in reality.
Oh, it is our studio. We feel like it's our studio. We do own it, and we don't think we're gonna move out.
That's what I'm talking about.
No, but what happened actually? Before we got that studio, we drew out a plan.
Yeah.
We wanted it. We knew that Gavin didn't even own it by then. The guy if he was going to own it, he was going to rent it to us. It took him 2 years to own the building. But before that started, those 2 years, we made a plan how exactly it was going to look. It was going to be our business. And the same I did with the house I'm in. it was the last house available. I've written down different things to put out to the universe. That's going to be my house. And the same with the studio. Me and Ted always believe in that. Whenever there's something we want, we have to write down a piece of paper, and we have to draw it to make it like visual, and also to like make a statement saying this is ours.
Like a vision board.
Yeah,
that's right. No, yeah, that's true. I really believe in that. Like you have to see it in your mind. You have to own it in your mind, and the process begins at that point to own it in reality. Yeah.
And out of this, do you have like an email list with all the people from that studio? I mean, people that are potentially could become members?
We have, I can't remember if it's 1,100 or 1,600, but I think some of those people are ClassPass people. And it's because we only had Mind Body system for the last 2 years. So we only have those contact details that's joined in for Mind Body for the last 2 years. We didn't really do much with the other list we had.
Okay. Yeah, so what we can do is we can actually run a retargeting campaign from the people that you have in your email list, so that, you know, eventually they will go into your gym and they'll sign up. That's what we can do. And right now, you said that, you know, we can run basically help you with the online, and we can target people that are in your area. So around where you are, Crystal Palace, so that when things brush off, it's actually people that can go into your studio. Does that sound like something that you would want?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
I think the only thing with our mailing list is a lot of the people have opted out for emails.
Right.
There's something I can override it, but I think that's against the law now.
Okay. So if you found a company that can help you with increasing, like getting you to filling up your studio, 450 people, and you know everything makes sense, and I can show it to you in real-time results. I mean, would you be open-minded to roll with it?
If you can bring us in 450 people a week.
Well, we can get close. We can get close.
Not gonna promise anything.
Yeah,
sounds interesting.
Online, yeah?
No, not online. Is it online or is it not online? What is this?
Well, I mean, what we're gonna do is start with the online, but I feel like for you, it's where the studio. That's where it's at, right? You wanna grow your studio. And
the thing with me,
yes.
I like the lockdown, but I actually live a whole hour away from the studio now. I get up at 4:30.
I like the online system.
Yeah, I was having a conversation with Dan, and I was saying to him, I think the coronavirus has changed things forever.
Yeah.
So when it finishes, people are so conditioned to stay at home and work out from home that going to the gym is a strange feeling.
It will take time, yeah.
So if you have your platforms online and everything, you have your systems in place, you're always going to have that, because there's going to be a lot of people who will be so comfortable just working out at home, as long as they see the benefits. Going to the gym again is like a new experience, because people have been locked in the house for too long. They've been conditioned to avoid strangers and social distancing. So I think online thing moving forward is going to be the way forward. So that's the reason why personal trainers, they have to set up their platforms, they have to set up their systems, so that when this finishes, everyone else is playing catch up, but you're already steps ahead.
But also all our clients are quite happy with the online because they see the results. Is, you know, they still feel like they're missing the studio, but I think they're missing the people, like the
connection.
And the location is beautiful as well, and maybe they're getting out of the house, but they seem to love it because we keep them sane, they're staying fit, they're getting the same out of session. They're just, and we lend out a lot of our equipment to the regular clients we know that get with a deposit and so on. So a lot of those clients, they're fine, they have what they need, and they don't need any equipment except for what.
Yeah, with my clients, I've got a few clients that I train, 10 people that I train online. I train them on Trainerize. So yeah, I would do their custom meal plan and sessions, but also what I do is every week on the weekend, we do like a Zoom chat where we can just socialize and talk about everything else. It's got nothing to do with exercise. Okay, we'll talk about workouts, but it's just a social event online for like an hour every Sunday. So I think people like that connection, that human connection, especially the people they're training with. I think if you add it to your package, it will be more appealing as well.
I think what I really need out here now where I live, because I'm so far, if everything is going to go online for quite a while, I'm training clients in my bedroom. My kids are just downstairs or downstairs again. I put a cross that you cannot enter, but it's not always that happens. And I feel like it's not that professional. I love to have, my sister has a job down the high street and I want to change one of the rooms into a space that's just like neutral and look like a studio. I feel like that's what I like about I'm fine with online training, but I want a professional background.
Yep.
Yeah, so like Simon was saying, the training is going to be, after the coronavirus, things will change forever in terms of training for personal trainers. So it's going to be sort of hybrid training, so a mix of online and face-to-face. So if you're capable of like combining them both, then that's where you've got a lot to do.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I want to dive right into the system, show you now exactly how it works. I found out more about your business, and I'll dive right into it. I'll show you how it works, okay? All right, I'm just gonna share the screen with you guys, okay? So how much do you guys know about Facebook ads?
I've been doing some, that's the same as Instagram, isn't it? And then I placed them either on both to jump from one to the other. So we have had some Facebook and Instagram ads. Generally, I did at least once a month, and maybe sometimes two different, along with I cut it down a little bit when I started doing regular Google, is it Google ad?
Okay. And have you used it? So you've used a bit of Instagram ads, okay? And how are you guys currently? What are you guys doing for getting clients?
We got a new member.
How's it going?
Stella, can you say hello to Kasvir? We want to go to Crystal Palace today. We were supposed to go to the studio and just play a bit around with all our equipment. She love it up there. But go downstairs, okay?
Mommy, I wanna go there now.
Is it an eager member in the house?
Go downstairs, check if Alex is outside. Go. 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 You cannot stay here. Do you want me to get Papi? Okay, go.
Oh, he might spot me.
Come on. No. It's
He might
few more minutes.
She wants to be part of the meeting.
That's what you were talking about.
She can stay. She can stay.
Yeah. Can you give me a glass of water?
Again.
Thanks.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, she was really eager to find out. That's funny. So this is our landing page, this one right here. And basically we're calling out the people, the eyeballs that are going to see your message. And that would be, whether or not you want that to be around your area, Crystal Palace. I would suggest not just Crystal Palace, but using this around the world. You can train anywhere because you're online. But let's suppose we take Crystal Palace as an example. Huge opportunity, Crystal Palace. We're doing something crazy to promote health and fitness. So we're offering free transformation sessions. So basically that's the bait for this is transformation sessions. So this is a consultation with you, and we would that would be like very beneficial because they would hop on a call with you, and through Zoom you would conduct some form of measurements, see where they're at with their fitness, and based on what you find out, you would be able to give them a sort of nutrition plan and a workout plan to reach their goals. So that would be the bait for them. They can get this transformation session for free with you. And also we're using, I just want to make sure that I'm not talking at you and with you. So if you have any questions that pop up during, just let me know. So this, we're using also like prolific words like crazy, like sort of Beyonce, sort of like words that get people attention. And at the end, you can see here, we're looking for 10 women who want to transform their health. So this is very exclusive. It's not for everyone. It's for people that you, Mathilde, would choose because you find their application, you like their application, you want to work with them. That's the way it's framed, you see. So we're only working with 10 women who want to transform their health over the next 12 weeks. So this is not 12 weeks free. It's 12 for people who want to commit for 12 weeks. So it's different. And
so is that the call? Is that a consultation offering free transformation session? What does it mean?
So the free transformation session is the consultation, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And so that's the power. It's exclusive and it's for people who want to commit for 3 months, basically. And when they click here to apply now, you can see they enter their full name, they enter their phone number and their email address. So we get all of that information on your behalf.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any questions? Anything that, yeah.
I want to know more about, but it's probably the next step, those 12 weeks. So when you talk about, we walked away from giving nutrition plans because it takes a lot of time, and we think that we sell it separately. If they want nutrition advice, they buy nutrition advice sessions, but we always talk about food and health with our clients as a casual way of saying how they're feeling. You know, we always in the first session really talk about what their intake is and how we think what they should cut out. But it's more verbally, I think, and sometimes Taylor write down things, but it's a lot of it's quite verbal when we advise on food compared to making a food plan for people. But in these 10 women and these 12 weeks, how do you plan that? Is it one session a week or is it more than one session a week?
Okay, so we have a couple of suggestions that we can give you based on what our clients are doing in terms of packages. But you know, I mean, you have probably your own package at the moment. I don't want to change it. I'm just going to give you some suggestions.
Yeah.
But yeah, based on the package, I would suggest like having a lower and sort of like more affordable, and then as it goes, it increases in price. So you have 3 packages, and on the lower one, you could be charging 250 pounds per month, and that would include access to semi-private, so sort of group training on Zoom. That would be access to 2 to 3 sessions on Zoom with a group basically. And it would also include a weekly live Q&A. And then based on the mid tier and higher tier, you can have on the higher tier, you can have like a 3 months package where you would be, some of our clients are charging as much as more than $1,000 for it. and that would be including one-to-one, and you would do 2 sessions with them on private, 2 to 3 sessions per week with weekly live Q&A with them. And then added on that, they would get access to a training program which you would set up on Trainerize, which we can show you how to do. Does that make sense? And for the...
But for example, at the moment, say if a lot of our clients come twice a week, that is a one-on-one session, whether it's online or in the studio. They pay about minimum £100. But we also have a cheaper options, of course, for people come 40 minutes. 40 minutes is £45 or 40 if it's a block book of 12 sessions.
I mean, it's up to, but I mean, what I would recommend is like, yeah, I mean, keeping the price. If it's a 1 hour session on a private, then keep that the price, and then you can have one price for group semi-private training. So if they choose to do classes with like a group of people, 3 to 12 people on Zoom, then you can have a lower price for them. But yeah, when it comes to one-on-one, you want to increase the price.
So the semi-private one is that's not joining our regular classes. That's like trying to find those 10 people who join in a semi-private group.
Yeah,
So
that's right.
Advertising here, and then we have sessions on Zoom where I will train them on Zoom.
That's right. Yeah.
Whether it's 40 minutes or 60 minutes, we do, and then we'll have a live Q&A, question and answers. Whatever they have to ask, and then those semi-private would also have access to Trainerize.
Yeah, they would. So you would set up a training program on Trainerize, so they can follow on their own time.
Okay, and then the 3-month package. That just sound like, but that's fine, I guess. 3-month package if it's 2 sessions a week. Do you sell it as a 3-month package? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, this is 12 weeks is so that we frame it as a 3-month package. Right. The thing is, the personal trainers that are doing the best, what they're doing is they're having free sort of contracts, which is a 3, 6, 12 months. So you can do that as well. That would be really good to do like a sort of that contract.
Okay.
And then you have a monthly one, a monthly membership.
Yeah.
So yeah, most agencies, what you would see them doing is they would provide you with names, emails, and phone numbers. Have you ever talked to other agencies telling you about, we're going to give you leads and we'll give you like name, emails, and phone number?
I never really want to talk to any agencies.
Oh, okay. You never talked. Well, that's what they mostly do. But yeah, what we're actually doing is a little bit different. I wanted to show you this. So yeah, once we have their name, email, phone number, we don't.
Let's step back.
Yeah.
So which one is the landing page?
Yeah, that's the landing page you're on there. This one.
That's it. Okay, click on the landing page because I don't think you fully explained it. But, okay, so click on the landing page.
Here.
Yeah. Okay. So this is the ad which will go on Facebook. This advertising. So based on what you guys, in terms of your ideal clients, what kind of services you're offering, we can just play around with the wording a little bit just to make it more specific for you guys. And then this goes on Facebook as an ad, and people are interested in that. They'll click to apply. When they apply here, basically they'll fill in their emails, phone number, and name. And before they leave, they'll go to the second page Where's the page?
That's the application.
Yeah, okay.
So yeah, have you had sometimes where you would have a consultation with a client that you believe is going to be like a lifetime client, where he really breaks down, he finds the right trainer, and he's so excited, and then like 2 weeks later, like he comes every day in the beginning, and then after 2 weeks he just fades. Have you ever experienced that? I mean, I'm sure you have.
Yeah, I did.
Maybe.
Yeah. Mm.
Yeah. So what we're doing is we have a process to get people more qualified. So we provide with full-blown applications, and that's where after they've entered their name before on the landing page, they get to this application, and they answer questions like, what are your health and fitness goals over the next 30 days? What have you tried before that has worked and not worked for you? And honestly, why do you think you haven't hit your goals yet? So we find out a little bit more about them, but this is where it gets really good. This is the bread and butter of this. So we ask them on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the highest, how serious are you about making a change? And out of thousands of applications we've received, none of them have put less than 8. So and these are people who are committed. They want to work with you for 12 weeks. And at the end, we ask them, are you ready to invest in yourself today? Are you ready to hand out your Visa, your Amex? And that's where they press submit. So you basically have a full-blown application from us. And basically, we don't stop there. So this is the beginning of our process. And what we do after that is we call these numbers up, and we actually book them in your calendar. So based on whatever calendar you have, whether that would be Calendly, which we can set up, then we book them. So all you have to do is hop on a call on Zoom and make them become your client. Does that make sense?
Mhm.
How many clients do you have in UK, if I can ask?
So we have about 3 clients in the UK, but obviously we don't. Yeah.
When did you start in UK doing this?
We started now. It's been 6 months. We've started in the UK.
So when you took on Simon, was it 6 months you said, Simon?
Yeah, so that's the beginning when he first started in the UK.
Yeah.
I was one of his first clients, and then he showed me the process and how it works, and I was just convinced. And I'm still personal training right now, so I have clients that I get from this system. So obviously my training is a little bit different. I'm looking for a specific kind of. I train football players. That's all I train, because I used to be a football player before I got injured. So then I was managed to find these people. Like in the lockdown now, they still want to get fit. So I only have like 10 people that I work with. And the way I got them is through this model. And also my packaging, where I have like 3 months, 6 months, 12 months packages, how I train them.
Yeah.
Yeah, so as soon as I saw how it was working, it made sense to me, because so many times in my life I was a personal trainer and I was always struggling. Sometimes I have clients, sometimes I don't have clients. Some clients are committed, some are not. I was good at the training side of things, but I was lacking the marketing and the business side of things. I didn't understand. So Simon, the personal trainer, is good at what he does. He loves what he does. But Simon, the business side of things, I didn't understand. I didn't have a system. I didn't have a model. Until I met Dan and he showed me this, I'm like, wow, that's amazing. I really believe in it.
And what about in America? How long have you been there?
So it's been this sort of. So yeah, let me just tell you, this is like it's like a franchise. So it's been there for about 4 years, about.
Okay.
And it's like saying I'm gonna go to Starbucks. So either you go to Starbucks in London or you
Yeah.
go somewhere else. The system is there. You know, you go there, you find the same things. So this we can generate as much as 10 to 30 applications for you every day. That's how many we can generate.
10 to 30 applications every day, do you say?
Yeah.
My hand is funnel.
What would that do for you if we generated 10 to 30 applications every day?
Well, we will give some clients to Marissa, right? Taylor?
Yeah.
Taylor's gonna be busy. We need to that's good we don't have to clean the studio because it's all online. There we have cleaners. The studio.
Taylor, what's your thoughts? Is this going on? What are you thinking?
Well, look very interesting. I can't really tell much. Yeah, I can't really tell much, but because of yeah, look interesting. Yeah, I can't really tell much. It's if you can really provide those type of as much of clients, that would be the ideal for us. So yeah.
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 So yeah, I mean, this is the theory. I want to show you some real-time results of our system. So this is from our client here in the UK. And he's gotten over 200 leads already.
Why do you see that?
So you see here?
AC?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one lead, yeah? That was 22 hours ago. See?
Okay.
Oh.
Well, yeah, that's it. And so if you keep going down, you see 22 hours, 1 day ago, 1 day ago. That's only in 1 day already. 2, 4, 6, 7. That's 7 full-blown applications.
And how many did you say out of the leads that's like that come into where they fill out everything becomes clients?
Yeah.
I would say
how many turn out to be a client there?
So that's depending. Well, we want to make the odds, you know, the best possible for you in terms of them converting into a client. It's based on how quickly you're able to replicate our training, which we provide our clients. We provide with sales training. So when you really can duplicate that, then the whole process will become, it will like flow very smoothly, and you know, you can be closing at a high percentage. I mean, what would you say your closing percentage would be right now? I mean, you know, roughly, what would you say your closing percentage would be on a scale of 1 to 10?
I don't understand the question. What do you mean with closing? Sorry.
So closing, say, when we generate a consultation with a client, when you have a consultation, how on a scale of 1 to 10, how much does it usually turn out to be a client?
95%.
95%.
For the person training, I would say, wouldn't you say, Taylor? I don't think I had a client coming into a studio, one in-person training, or called us up that wouldn't go for it.
Yeah, they usually go for it. Yeah. We kind of like, yeah.
You may not have that many a day, you know.
Yeah. the only thing, we don't have that many. We can convert people, but we don't have that many.
It's okay to be those people who really intend to join.
Yeah, exactly.
And those days where you maybe not jump on it straight away, or being like saying, okay, let's get it down on paper, being a little bit relaxed, let's do tomorrow or whatever. Those people sometimes slip away. Sometimes we may be too busy and there's some people slipping away. That doesn't mean
Yeah.
But no, sometimes it's more like they maybe change their mind or they come up with an excuse. They had a leak in the roof and they didn't come for the session. These kind of things, but it's very low percentage that doesn't sign up, I think. And sometimes they sign up for personal training maybe just for a short while, but then because they just want to ease themselves into it, they're shy, and then they go on to the classes because of the budget.
Yeah, I get that. I mean, because you had a studio, I believe the consultations were from people, word of mouth. Is that where they came from mostly?
Or they find us our website, they find us online, they call us up, and they live just around the area.
Okay.
Right.
And often it's because they like they like us, they like the studio, and they like that they can just walk to the studio.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, convenient. Yeah.
And particularly because we are between 2 train stations.
Okay.
Yeah, so when it comes to this, it's different because it's, I mean, that was word of mouth. So, I mean, the odds are in your favor when it comes to people like knowing each other and recommending you. So with this, you'll have a lot more consultations. The odds will not be 95% because it's from cold traffic. So people that, from Facebook ads. But what we can do is reduce, the likelihood they won't become a client by training you in becoming competent in sales. So you're able to duplicate our material, and chances are you will make a lot of money for this.
Yeah, what I found is once the leads start coming in, the applications start coming in, at that point, I'm not involved. Dan and his team, they have people who they call these leads. Once they submit their phone numbers and emails and they answer the questionnaires, people in Dan's team, they'll call them up and say, okay, we just seen your application. What are you interested in doing? And then after that point, they'll set an appointment with me in my calendar from Calendly. And then after that, I'll just have to show up and speak to them and try to understand more about their goals. But in the beginning, I wasn't converting them into sales because I thought I was good in sales, but I was struggling to turn them into clients. So I wasn't doing something right. Then Dan taught me some sales, how to actually, when somebody's in front of you, how do you actually build rapport? How do you actually close the sale? How do you actually offer your packages? So I did some sales training, which he provides. He's got like a mini course which tells you how to actually sell these people. I know you guys, maybe you're good at sales, but I think it's good to just learn a few more things to put on top of what you already have. So I found that was a valuable thing to do. Once I was able to do that, I found like I was closing more, I was signing up more. But for me, I don't know about you, but for me, I'm very picky, the people that I work with. I want people, a specific kind of person who's positive, who's happy, who's got good energy and everything else. A lot of people would want to work with me, but I didn't feel that this is the kind of person I want to work with. So I'll turn them away because I'm very picky on who I choose. I want people who I can inspire, but who inspire me as well. So some of these applications, they would want to work with me, but I would turn them on until I found specifically the people I wanted to work with. So once these leads come in, hang on, let me just click on someone. Okay, so this is Roy, just a random one. Okay, so yeah, so Roy has filled up his application here. His goal is to lose weight. So he gives me more information and everything else. And then how serious are you to making a change? You said at 10. Are you ready to invest in yourself today? Yes, I'm ready to invest and transform today. So this application is very important because it tells you what kind of client you're gonna be receiving. And then once the appointment is booked, then I show up, he shows up, we talk, we see if we get a connection. Once that's in place, I'll offer him one of my programs, and then I'll send them up on TrainerRights, and then we'll start working. So the best thing about this is I don't have to, all this system is done for me. All I have to do is just show up and see if I've got a connection with the person. You don't have to take everybody that comes on. You have to have a feel for people you want to work with, because you want to create a community of positive people. You want to train people who are positive. And then after that, you just close the sale. So I think it will be valuable to just brush up on your sales skills, how to actually be more effective once you're having this consultation, of which Dan is fantastic because he provides the training for that. Also, his partner in the USA, they do live weekly sales training online on Zoom. So you actually get trained online. Everybody who's
Do we need a training to go through?
Yeah, I would recommend going for the training, because when we're making an offer, we want you to understand the offer that we have, so that you're the most likely to make them become your client. And the chances are with our clients, the ones that have really managed to reach their goals, they have gone for the sales training, they're able to duplicate, and that's why they've succeeded. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because sometimes when you're training clients in person, when they come to your studio, they're looking for you. It's an easy sale, I find, because I was working in the gym a lot.
Yeah, because it's
but in online on the internet, it's a little bit different. You still have to sell them. You still have to show them the value. Whereas in person, it's slightly different. Where like if they made up their mind, more likely they're gonna sign up. But online, it's a little bit different, I found.
What do you do online? Do you get them, for example, to get particular equipments?
It depends how you want to do it. What Dan does is, like he says, you focus on the training. You're the personal trainer. You're the expert. You do what you want to do. You create whatever you want to create. I'm just going to help you with the marketing and getting clients and sales and closing. So I focus on my strength, what I'm good at, what I love. And then you focus on the other things behind the scenes. So for me, I create my own programs based on how I want to do them. And I encourage you guys to just create your own programs based on your expertise and your information and knowledge. I think that will be the way forward.
And Simon, do you have semi-private training clients, like in a group?
No, I don't do groups. My trainings are just one-on-one basis, just one-on-one. So I train football players who are playing professionally. Because of the lockdown right now, they don't train with other football members, but they still want to work out at home. They still want to have a plan in place. So I provide them with nutrition and everything else.
Is that a 1 hour session?
So I train them 3 times a week. So 3 times a week, one-on-one. No, actually 2 times a week, one-on-one. And then every end of the week, we do sort of like a Q&A/social event where we can just talk about anything in life. So the way I like to work with them is I provide them with a custom session plan, a nutrition plan, accountability, but also I provide them sort of like a support system of other professional football players who are doing what they're doing, and then they can become friends online, and it's a nice community. So I'm interested in building a small community of people who can inspire each other and help each other achieve their goals, and they have more or less the same goals in mind.
So do you say the live session Q&A, frequently questions or whatever it's called, is that all of them together? Do you say one-on-one?
Yeah, so basically, if you have Trainerize, this process will be simple, because on Trainerize, I can film a workout exercise, what I want them to do on my smartphone. Then I'll just upload it on Trainerize. Then they get to look at the workout video, the plan for that week, like this is what we're gonna do. And then by the time we do the live training, they kind of know an idea of what we're gonna be doing. If they're not sure, they can watch the demonstration on Trainerize. So when we actually get together, we actually do the workout together.
So you say if you have 10 clients a week, you train about 20 hours a week. Is that what you do at the moment?
Yeah, 20 hours a week, yeah.
And do you find it takes a lot of time for you to do the nutrition?
No, I did it once in the beginning, then I never do it again. So I create something like, I create each client that I have, I create a nutrition plan for the period that you'll be working with. Maybe it's 3 months, 6 months, 12 months. I'll just do it once based on their goals, what they want to achieve. And then I'll just give it to them. And then it's my job to just keep them accountable and make sure that they're sticking to that.
Okay. Cool.
Taylor, do you see the power in this?
Yes, there's probably I will probably cut the nutrition for sure. The lead is good. Is a chat I'd like to know more about, and then the well, that would be interesting to know how to actually. That's the first step, having the lead, and then the catch is how to chat online to keep those clients.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's what we will provide you with. I mean, I'm going to make sure that I'm going to be available for you guys to keep you accountable with our training so that you keep up with it. And you can also do training with my partner in the US.
Mhm.
He's helping so many personal trainers, both helping so many personal trainers there. So you've got a lot of accountability with that as well. That comes with it.
How long does it take this the training for us? How long do you spend on that?
So if you go through the videos fast, you can be going through the videos within 3 to 4 days if you go at it fast. And yeah.
Okay.
I already. What did you say?
Hmm.
Can I have ice cream? You said.
Gå nu ned. Prøv at spørge, måske skal vi bane om lidt. Gå nu ned.
You have to log in for
Ej,
this, so that you show them what it looks like.
Gå så.
The trainer.
The sales program, the Mike Byron sales work.
I can get Ben to show it, that one. Yeah.
What is it? The MTC program.
Yeah, I need to get Ben to show that one. Yeah.
Never mind.
Okay. So.
Oh yeah. How many people would there be in a semi-training session, semi-private session?
So I would recommend between 3 to 9 people on the semi-private.
I kind of like that idea. Just
Yeah, I like that.
Because the groups, like if I specialize in, well, I do in pre and post nasal. There's some people they're happy paying like £50 a week for one-on-one session, but I think I'll get more options to get more people for a smaller fee and train a group of them for semi-private sessions with nutrition plan and all that you're talking about.
Yeah.
And then could I maybe even do two groups, 2 different groups?
Yeah. Yeah, and also what you'll do is what you can get access with the coaching calls. There's going to be a lot of other gym owners and personal trainers. And then you can pick their brains because some of them are making $250,000 a year. And they've got, they have all of this set up online. They've got different packages. There's so many different people that you can pick their brains and find out more about how you want to do the pricing.
Yeah. Simon, I feel like I want to ask you, but then I also feel like it's such a, you don't really ask. I feel like you don't ask other business. You sneak peek online, maybe how much other people are charging. I didn't want to ask, but I'm curious. What are you charging your clients?
All right. Yeah. So I'm actually charging quite a lot. Because the clientele that I'm attracting, that I want to work with, they can afford it. So I've got 3 months. I don't charge per session. I charge per program. So I've got 3, 6, 12 months. So my 3 months program is £3,000. My 6 weeks program is £5,000. My 12 months program is £10,000. That's what I'm charging, depending on how long they want to work with me. So just having a few clients, I already hit my goals just like that quickly.
Yeah.
Because my clientele, they can afford it, so I can afford to charge more. But your clientele, you have to. But the format is still the same. You want to give them sort of like coaching packages, so that you give them options. And one thing that Dan was telling me is like, imagine if you go to a restaurant and there's a menu, and then you can get to choose from the menu that what you want to eat. Everything has different price points, but at the same time, imagine you go to a restaurant and on the menu there's like a chips and a burger and a beer, and that is like $10,000, 10,000 British pounds. You might think there's a mistake, like how can a beer and a burger and chips be 10,000? But it's actually someone who just come along one time and they're feeling good about themselves, they can afford it. Then they say, I want this. This is exactly what I want. So I have a package for $50,000 a year. Nobody's gone for it yet, but I've had people actually thinking about it and they're considering it. So that's like a package which is just crazy that I put on top of that, because it's not for everybody. If somebody goes for it, then I don't need to work again for the rest of the year.
You put that on your website, just who knows, maybe somebody picks it.
Yeah, somebody picks, but it's there. You know, I offer it.
Are you going to move into the house then, or what?
Say that again.
Are you moving into the house and training there? No, I'm just joking.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to construct something. Yeah. So these are my coaching packages. Hello. Yeah, these are my packages. I work long term, 3 months, 6 months, 12 months. And then after every consultation with them, I'll offer them one of these packages. And usually, because they want to build a long-term relationship with me, they'll go for the 12 months program. And it's been working so well. So I'm happy with that. So I've seen the power of this process, and it just blew my mind. I was like, Dan, whatever you're selling, whatever you're doing, I want to join. You know, I just want to work with you for free. Just teach me everything. So that's what I'm here to do.
Most of them are picking, you know.
Yeah, so it's kind of like just blowing my mind. Yeah. I don't know, Taylor, do you have any questions? That's something that I can ask.
Taylor, do you have any questions?
Yeah. Yeah. Wow, no.
Yeah, because the power of this system is they generate the leads for you, and once these people decide to do a transformation session with you, they fill up an application, and based on the application, you can tell who's serious and who's not. How serious are you on a scale of 1 to 10? Are you ready to invest? So that question is asking them, are you ready to pay? If the answer is yes, then after that, Dan and his team, they actually call these people. As soon as somebody makes an application, they call them and say, yeah, we've noticed your application and would like to set an appointment with Matilda or Taylor. And then after that appointment is set, the day before or a few days before, they actually send reminders on your behalf so that these people get to show up. Once they show up, then it's just you and them connecting and seeing if it's a good fit. And then once that is there, always you want to make sure that you have your packages in place. So when they ask you what your package is, the way you just say your phone number, it just comes out of your mouth. And then learning a little bit of sales, how to actually get the sale forward. Sales training, I did sales training with Dana. It really helped me a lot. I never used to like selling, but I learned so much.
So the way we would do it on the phone is, yeah, just to show you again, this is, you know, I'm going to refresh the page just to show you this is real. This was 1 day ago. 2, 4, 6, 8. That's already 10 applications in 1 day. You see, 10 people that are committed. So the way we would do it is we would call them, and let's suppose that's Dave. Okay, I'm gonna call Dave. I'm gonna say to Dave.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Hey Dave, this is Daniel from this Taylor Fitness. I just noticed that you filled the application, and I wanted to know more. How are you doing today? I wanted to know more about your goals. And the guy tells me more about his goals. After that, I say, yeah, I just phoned you because I wanted to reward you with our free transformation session. And when are you free so you can meet with Matilda for the training? And the guy would say tomorrow, and I would say, okay, cool. So just so you know, make sure you prepare your workout clothes, and we're gonna give out a lot of value. Matilda, you're gonna love Matilda, yeah, I mean, I'm excited for you. Let's meet tomorrow. Are you free in the morning or afternoon? And then we would book a consultation with you. And then we see at the end, after Matilda has taken your body measurements, she's found out more about your goals and what sort of nutrition planning you need to reach your goals, and what sort of workout program. You're going to be able to walk away with more knowledge than you've had before, an actual training program to implement straight away, and also yeah, that's pretty much. And also Matilda is going to make a package. She's going to offer you a package at the end of the consultation.
All right. So you actually is the one who makes the first phone call.
Yeah,
Not
basically.
us.
Yeah, we're
You
going to
actually-
do that first phone call.
Filled
On your
out again.
behalf.
We don't get.
And then, yeah. All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, so all you have to do is you have a calendar. So every day you
Yeah.
just log into your calendar, then you
Oh,
based on
okay.
based
Yeah, I
on your
would-
availability for the week, you just have to log into your calendar, and then you see appointments booked. One at 10 o'clock in the morning, one at 12.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we would have to give you our availability.
Yes.
All right. Okay.
You know, it's kind of like good. I feel like it's a good time to do this because we kind of like naturally didn't really rush in to try to get our clients back. We're not super busy right now. Might be quite good. It can be quite hard to know if we met you not lockdown time and we have 20 people plus a week plus our classes.
Yeah.
How do we like filter out? I don't want to just get rid of clients I already have as such
Yeah.
because I'm a service. I still want to maintain clients who want to come, but I'm also really, I think what me and Ted have been waiting for a time where we feel like, as the video talks a bit about, you're just working so much. I'm doing all the admin. I have 2 small kids, and I'm traveling much further to the studio. It's like doesn't add up in the end. It's every month is like, oh, can I buy this IKEA unit for my boy's room, or should I just save it, or do I need to spend whatever? I just got this bill of like £468 for my car because last year I didn't do the service, thinking, can I skip it? You know, it was 180 last year, but then I realized here the other day that it just adds on. There's need this fuel, and they need this, and they need that. So just because I skipped it doesn't mean I'm going to pay 180 this year. I have to do last year too, but all in one go. And it's just it's always a little bit like I find like in terms of balance, in terms of what we're earning and much effort we put in, I feel like we work much more because we always really strive to do a good service with our clients, and we enjoy seeing them. And I think that we need something where we can think a bit smarter in terms of what we earn, because we've done this for so many years and we still kind of like just doing okay, you know.
That's okay.
Yeah. All right, but
I mean, this might sound like it might be the biggest investment you'll make in marketing, but it's gonna generate more leads, more appointments, consultations than you've ever experienced before. This is gonna generate so many consultations. So there's so much room for potential for the system.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
We don't know what the investment is yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. This system works 100%. Everything about it is just works perfect. It does a good job. I believe in this system. Do you see the power of this thing? Do you see how this can work potentially for you?
Yes. Yeah.
It's nice because we're not very good at picking up the phones so much, sometimes because we.
So if you do the first phone call, that's already something good. I understood before we had to call those people as soon as they pop out from the screen, and I was like, oh, okay, that is something much easier to do. And head to head, somebody come to see you and then you can just chat. But on the phone, from the complete stranger there.
But at least Stella, you don't have to, because Stella is very friendly.
Concert. There again.
Well, I think with Taylor, maybe it's good in terms of, because often on the phone, you can sound quite shy, but I think if the first meeting with people it's actually a FaceTime call, right? Or like a Zoom call.
Yeah, it will be a Zoom call, yeah.
That would benefit you, Taylor, but we need to get a proper set, in where you're sitting and so on, good lighting and all that.
Yeah, but the thing is, once you get people to come on Zoom call with you, whatever you are in terms of personality, your character, who you are, there's people who just naturally gravitate to you. You just have so much connection. Everything will just be easy. And then there's someone where like the conversation is difficult, you're not connecting. It's important to say no to the people that you don't feel a connection with. Because at the end of the day, you want to have fun doing this as well. You want to inspire them and they inspire you. So
absolutely.
I was worried like, will I be able to take on everybody? Should I? Because I don't like, I'm not a big fan of talking on the camera a lot or on the phone. But I found that naturally I would just meet the people who are like me, who just connect with me, and everything is just effortless. And these are the people that I wanted to work with.
Yeah. It makes sense.
Okay. So what else have you got?
Yeah, I mean, would you say you have seen enough to make a decision?
Yeah, I've seen enough. I've seen kind of like,
Okay.
not
So,
everything, but yeah.
so about the sales again, you're gonna get a drilling with one of my partners in the US. He's gonna help with sales drills. But yeah, I'm gonna dive into the services and the pricing to show you how much it is. Yeah. Can you see the screen?
Yeah.
So we basically have 3 packages. One is a 3-month package, which is £2,500 a month. The 6 months package is £2,000 a month. And this one is 12 months. It's actually 12 months. It's £1,500 a month.
Sorry. What are you thinking, Taylor?
Yeah. The 6 months and the 3 months are the same, 2,000 a month, is it?
So the 3 months is £2,500 a month.
Oh, 500, yeah, okay.
The 6 months is £2,000 a month.
Okay.
And the 12 months is £1,500 a month.
Okay.
And I would recommend an additional £500 on top for Facebook ads. But that would not be for a service. That would be for Facebook.
This is the cost of Facebook, yeah. Is that per month?
Yeah, I would recommend an additional 500 on Facebook per month.
That's probably why we don't get much client there, because I've only been spending like, I don't know, 40 quid per month.
Yeah, that's.
Okay, so I have a question. Maybe it's relevant, maybe it's irrelevant, because we have to choose here. So you have 3 clients in UK. How many do you actually, because it's kind of like the same, like the way you sell to us is the way we sell packages to clients, right?
Exactly.
How is it a bit harder for you to turn clients, potential clients into clients, or how does it work for you? Like how many do you need to see for turning a client into your client?
Are you asking Simon?
No, you actually.
Oh, so in terms of personal trainers.
Yeah.
So that depends, but I would say I've been trained quite a bit now, but I would say between 30 to 50%.
Yeah. And so, I mean, if there's a, well, I guess that Simon, he's a proof. It's about trust as well, I guess, between whatever you show us and whatever you tell us. We have to trust in that, because of course it's a massive fee to pay. Like if we went for we pay about 2,000 a month for building plus bills, but just as for the rent. So if we went for a 12-month thing, it's cheaper, but it's a 12-month contract. Can we? What if you don't get the clients? What happens then?
Yeah. So with that, you're not locked in. So it's a 12-month agreement where we want to make sure that you get results. So you do have the chance to opt out. But nobody does, because this usually does get results, but you're not locked in. Yeah, you're not locked in.
And also we need to figure a proper price plan that works for, depending on who the clients are, it would be affordable for who is looking for it and who can afford it. But for something that makes us still be able to pay our rent, paying you guys, and making a difference to what we're already making now, because by doing this, we need to see better results than what we already have.
Of course.
In terms of what our earnings are.
So what would you need in order to justify? What would you need to see in order to justify the spend?
Just the income, just the income being more.
Yeah, of course.
If that's what it means. But what? I don't know if I understood your question.
So what I meant was, what would you need to see in order to justify the spend with us? I mean, how many clients would you need? At what sort of package would you need to see?
We have to calculate this to see the difference I will make, and to compare.
I think that what I always felt, my sessions is not necessarily, you need to live up to this, well, of course, what you're charging, and to make sure you give a good service. But we definitely have to look at our prices to be different. And planning this year specifically for that group, we are trying to target the program, but also I'm trying to say, I kind of forgot what I was trying to say. But yeah, the money is worth it. If there's a return, of course, then we earn much more. Then I don't see a reason why we couldn't pay this.
Exactly.
So for example, if I'm just trying to calculate, what was it you said? Time 10 divided by. You're earning about, maybe, Simon, 8,000 a month, right? Possibly with your clients, if I'm correct. No, that's, yeah. And then if you were going from struggling and you're paying this year, it's not such a big difference. I think what is good for me and Taylor to have a chat. What do you think, Taylor?
Yeah, I need a proper calculation on that, because before the lockdown and then what we do now, it's very different. Money is coming in, and then if you have to pay for this, that will be.
You need a client.
I have to calculate how much I have to make to balance this out.
Yeah, personally, guys, I feel like from what I've learned so far, I feel like your packages can increase a bit more, because the clients that you already have right now, okay, that's a different story. The clients that you can attract more, I think if you increase your prices a bit more, because I feel like both of you have a lot of skill and experience. So I think you're underselling yourself a little bit. I think you can charge much more than what you guys are already charging.
I think we could.
Yeah.
Well,
We
clients
could.
are paid, I don't know, but we could charge 70 to 80 pounds an hour. It's like, I know that even when we took massage therapy, like the trainer there, his minimum fee was like between 80 and 100 pounds for a massage treatment. And also we charge more for massage treatment in our studio than we do for personal training.
Yeah, okay.
Few more minutes. Okay.
Can I stay?
Okay, so sit there. Vær stille.
I'm going to tell Pappy that only let me stay.
Yeah, well, one thing I've learned is as personal trainers, there's this wrong information, wrong mindset that you get paid based on what the standard is or what everyone else is charging. But that's the wrong mindset. You get charged, you get paid based on how much you ask. So whatever you're asking, that's what you're gonna get.
Taylor.
Because at the end of the day,
Yeah, sure, yeah.
yeah, you get paid based on what you ask for. Because as a personal trainer, you're doing much, much more than you realize. Okay, people come to you with these generic goals, like I want to lose weight, I want to gain muscle, but okay, what's the goal behind that goal? Okay, they want to achieve other things which are intangible, like happiness, long-term health, self-esteem, all this stuff. So all those things, the goal behind the goal, it allows you to charge more than what you're currently charging, if you see it from that point of view.
Yeah.
And also, instead of when you, one thing that Dan helped me to do was like, instead of thinking about what is it going to cost me, how much am I going to worth, he's like, no, Simon, the personal trainers who are doing well, they think differently. They think like, what's the opportunity? What can I make? What's the potential of this? So you shift your focus to what you can gain and the potential and what things could be like, instead of the other way where like,
The paradigm shift.
Yeah. I guess, yeah.
But also being a personal trainer and Pilates teacher and all these things we do, we keep retraining. We constantly paying courses by course by course. Putting a lot of time into both the time it takes to study.
Yeah, exactly.
Yin yoga, by the way, and what it costs.
Yeah.
But what is your, so like what happens now going forward? Because du bliver nødt til at gå, når du kan, hvad jeg siger. Okay, du skal være helt musestille til sådan. So that.
Yeah. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna I need you to sign an agreement so we can get started. My team and I can get started. That's what I would love to do. And we can get the campaign ready for you already. It would take, and then what I will do is I will provide you with the sales training, and then you can start getting ready. And I'll schedule with you one call a week, but in the beginning I want to be talking to you every day, obviously before the launch, so I can keep you accountable with the sales. And then after that, once a week, I want you to, open communication between us, so I can make sure to review what's been going on, and then we can see, okay, what's been happening, how can we improve, every week, once a week. And then I have to also assign you have to assign me as a partner on Facebook, so that I can start managing the ads on your behalf.
Yeah.
So yeah, do you have like a business manager? Do you have like on Facebook?
Yeah, we have something on Facebook where you can be admin or something like that. We have both Facebook and Instagram account. Are you going to change a little bit of our design on Facebook to make it look nicer?
So when it comes to the Facebook, whatever content you have, we can either like use your content and run like ads with that. But we have that model which works. If you have any video sort of content, we can run ads with those videos. And then people, we can get leads through that and appointments.
All right.
Or if you feel more comfortable, we can do a bit of content. Yeah. But we mainly focus on the aspect of running the campaign. That's what we mainly focus on, running the campaign. Yeah.
Mommy, when are we going to Crystal Palace?
Snart skat. Okay, so in terms of, say, if we start this and we kickstarting, say, from next week, and we have training next week, will it be the week after we possibly already start getting clients in?
So basically what will happen, yeah, so what will happen is today we're the 26th. So within 3 days or 4 days, depending on how fast you can study the material I'm giving you, you know, by, let's suppose by, okay, I mean, I would prefer Friday. By Friday, if you can replicate my material, we can already launch the campaign for you guys. And then after 1 week, by the 5th, the campaign should be online, and you should be getting consultations all this week. All this week here, you should be already getting consultations.
Okay.
Yeah, the campaign typically, once you launch it, it builds momentum. So it will take 3 to maybe 5 days to build momentum. When it builds momentum, then the applications start coming in. And then at that point, we start booking appointments in your calendar every day of every week, depending on how many you can handle, depending on your availability as well.
I mean, if you wanna, you know, if you wanna block out hours, like suppose, I mean, obviously after 8 p.m., you know, you don't want to be available for a consultation, that's fine, you know. But I mean, what I'd recommend is, you know, have those open slots, because we can get you so many consultations, and that, you know, the more available you are, obviously, the better it is.
The only thing that's a little bit hard with me at the moment is the kids. Of course, I can find a space where I can try to just be on my own, like I am when I train my clients up here. But I just find it's not, this is my bedroom. Is that professional enough for all this new kind of thing when you're not, I'm not in my studio. Do I have to go to my studio to do this? Or do I need to tell my sister to, vær stille nu, vær stille, du skal ikke snakke. Sorry, or should I try to get myself that space where there's doesn't look like a home?
Yeah.
No, Matilda, you're thinking too much. You find a solution how you're gonna do it. Whatever you think will be ideal setting, whether you do it in your bedroom, in your studio, you find that situation. So that's you as a trainer, as a personal trainer. You're in charge of that aspect of things.
Yeah. It's just what you recommended, but everybody, I guess, in the same shoes at the moment in terms of the lockdown.
Yeah, but based on my experience, the clients, they don't really care where you train them. They're not focused on what's going on in your world. They're only focused on what's going on in their world. They're more self-conscious about, oh, am I training in my house? My house is not looking clean. This. So, you know, they're more concerned with what's going on in their world rather than seeing what's behind you.
Okay, all right. So I'm supposed to be in Crystal Palace now to meet Taylor and catch up with him. And I think, yeah, no, go down, put something on, and then we can go. But could we just catch up, me and Taylor first, and we can come back to you guys?
Sure. I mean, I want you guys to like be full on the same page. So yeah, I want you to think about it.
Yeah.
That would be great. Like what I want to do is I want to get you guys started. I mean, is there anything that, you know, do you have any questions or any doubts that you want to tell me?
No, that's fine. I don't have questions here, right?
So are you ready to roll, Taylor?
Yeah, definitely. So you just send the lead and I look after this.
We're gonna help a lot of people, you know. We're gonna help a lot of people. This.
Yeah.
I think we have to figure out what packages, what target is, whether it's semi-group or it's one-on-one, what works best for us.
Okay. So tell you all we need from you guys is for the agreement to be signed to get us started, and and then you can tell me when you can start the payment, and then we can, because the money isn't a problem. I mean, we can resolve that with the money. We can just all we need to do is know when you would be able to afford this, and we can amend that on the agreement. Does that sound good?
How do you know that everything here? I know that you did say that, but like, it's still a lot of money. How do you know everything here is safe and it's like, well, we met you face to face, but I feel like you have to ask these kind of questions. Like when I bought my dog, my puppy, there was no certificate of him, and I thought everybody keeps saying you have to make sure there's all these certificates, so you get a proper breed, and they're not cheating you, and you don't get a dog that's like not what they say it is.
Yeah, I know exactly how you feel, Matilda, because when I first met Dan, he just sent me a message on LinkedIn. I'm like, who's this guy? He's like, oh, I want to show you something awesome that can change your business. I'm like, okay, what's the worst case scenario? The worst case scenario is I'll learn something, right? Then we had a call, and I loved the process. It made sense to me. I was like, okay, I can see how this works. And he made me an offer. I'm like, oh, shit. Like I just met you yesterday. Now you're asking me to give you a lot of money. So this is crazy. Like I was feeling nervous. And he's like, Simon, you're focusing on the wrong thing. You're focusing on what you're going to spend, how much it's going to cost you, blah, blah, blah. Focus on the opportunity. Focus what you can create. Focus on the potential. And I was like, yeah, you're right. But I was like, yeah, I'm still uncomfortable. I don't know. What guarantees do you have for me that it's going to work? And he's like, I'm going to give you, in 30 days, if I don't give you 30 appointments in 30 days, I'll give you your money back. I'm like, okay. Then that's for me, that's what happened. And then I was like, okay.
Is there money back guarantee? Is that what you said?
If I don't get you 30 appointments within a month, yeah, I can give you a money back guarantee. That's for sure. Good. I can amend that on the agreement, yeah. 30 appointments within 30 days.
That sounds good. 30 appointments. Okay.
30 consultations. So yeah, all I can, yeah.
Blah 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 blah.
Hello. Hello.
This boy.
Gå ned og tag den der aloe vera. Så prøv at vise den til papi. Har du vist det til papi? Prøv at gå ned og vise det til papi. Ask him what it is.
Maybe Taylor knows what it is.
And what's your 1 month trial agreement again?
And show it to papi.
Sorry?
You got a 1 month trial agreement? What do you have in that?
1,500.
Yeah, so it's still 1,500. I mean, it's a paid trial. I mean, 12 months and paid trial is the same price.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be 1,500, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but as I said, you're not locked in, so,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Right.
Okay. So I think if
okay.
Here.
So when you contact us next?
So like this.
After with Matilda?
Sure.
Sorry, I didn't pick up on that.
We will chat tonight, Taylor. I'll come to you. Well, we're not allowed to do that. I'll come to the studio. Hey, why is there no 2 meter distance there, by the way?
Yeah.
No, sorry, I'm just joking because I'm going to go see Taylor and there's not going to be 2 meters distance, I guess.
2 meter distance, yeah, there's no.
That's why I decided not go to Taylor, because then I thought look wrong if I sat next to him, and I only saw it now. So anyway, I'll speak to him tonight, and then I guess
Taylor.
No, you cannot talk now.
Taylor.
He's the godfather of here, by the way.
She knows Taylor very well.
I do flips on him.
You do flips on him, yeah.
How old is she? She reminds you of my nephew. How old is
7.
He? 7.
7.
Yeah, with a nephew, he's got so much energy. It's like
Hey,
never stops.
I have a kind of bite, but
The mosquito bite, right?
yeah,
Oh, no more flip, huh?
what is it?
He said no more flips then.
No, that's not the problem.
She packed her suitcase already, going to the studio with other stuff.
Yeah, very close.
All right.
You have to give her a job, Matilda. You have to make her your assistant. You have to give her something to do, like a job.
I've
She can
asked her
start
if
working with money.
Yeah.
She grew up in the studio basically. She was 4 months, 3 months when she came along with me for training.
Nice, nice. She's gonna be a personal trainer when she grows up. Like
I
mom,
was
like daughter.
thinking. I did ask if she want to take over the business after me and Taylor. She said no. Maybe. Let's put a set.
Well, what does she want to do?
What you want to do? I don't know. What do you want to do? What do you want
Not
to do?
sure.
What do you want to do when you grow up? Don't say a princess. Don't say a princess. What do you want to do?
Yeah,
What do you want to do when you grow up? Don't say a princess.
She said, "Be a princess."
Just anything else.
You are creative, right? You're an artist. You want to be an artist? Or do you want to do something with reading books?
Maybe ballerina.
I can tell she's done yoga with you, hasn't she?
I never want to do anything with mathematics.
No, we can leave that to Poppy.
I'm just gonna go to the bathroom. I'm just gonna go drink some water. I'll come back in a second.
Okay.
Where's he going?
Okay, nu går du ned, Anna. Jeg kommer om 5 minutter.
Why?
Så slutter vi. Bare gå ned og tænd tv'et. Ned, Anna. Kom ned og tænd tv'et.
No, but
Gå ned og se det.
Kayla,
Yeah.
you know, where you're from, what kind of food do they eat? Is it the same as Jamaican food, like rice and peas and curry goats? Do you have the same?
Not really, because of we're very under the French influence.
Okay,
So we're eating more like the French way,
okay,
and then Caribbean, we have our own things. We have
Yeah.
our own veg there. We cook it. We do different thing with it. We
okay.
do not have the rice and peas like Jamaica.
Jerk
where-
chicken, yeah.
Yeah. We don't mix. We don't mix the food much over there. The things are cooked separately.
Okay,
Yeah, that's what I do. The most exciting thing there is the gratin,
what is
where
that?
you grill vegetable with bechamel sauce with cheese on the top,
Yeah,
or breadcrumbs. They do
Yeah.
that often over there.
okay,
That's why it could be any sort of veg like plantain,
yeah,
with like a white sauce on top of it,
okay.
breadcrumb, and then cheese. They love this there. Yeah. Okay.
Interesting, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
very, very interesting.
okay, so yeah, it's mostly like French influence. Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah.
That's
Food
good.
that's delicious.
Sweet.
It's so delicious, the food there.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
it is nice.
But the music is good, right? You have like a lot of good music. The Caribbean music is good. It's like happy music.
Yeah, we have what we call zouk.
Zouk, yeah.
Yeah, the zouk is a bit very different than what the English island is doing.
Yeah. Well, what
Yeah.
about soca? Do you do soca music? I think they call it
No,
soca.
we don't do the soca. It's kind
Okay.
of like it's very, very different. It's a little bit more like similar to Brazilian, but
Okay.
softer. Brazilian music and stuff, but softer. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
That sounds interesting.
Yeah. So yeah.
Okay.
And here I am in England. It's not too bad, is it?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
but
So yeah, I mean, we can go ahead with the agreement. I have got it here, so I can send to you the agreement.
yeah.
Mm.
Let me just send it to you. I'll send it to you through the chat if you check the chat box. Yeah, how you gonna back?
I'm not sure. Where is it? Where is the agreement? Do you want to send it to the email or share it? What do you want to do?
I can send it to the email.
Send it to the email. It's better that way. And then they can confirm if they get it now.
I just sent you the agreement by email to info@trainingpoints. Hey, I'll introduce you. This is my colleague Benedict.
Hey, nice to meet you, Taylor. How you doing?
Yeah,
You good?
nice. Good. Thank you.
You're from
Yeah.
France, right?
Yes.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
Daniel's colleague. But yeah, I heard you wanted to get started with the 12-month agreement. Is that right?
The 12 months. Is it a 12 months, we say?
Well, there was a try. Well, we just need to
Yeah.
catch up, Taylor and I, and see what we want to do. But I think that if we were going to go,
Yeah, that would be the 12 months if you're gonna go with it.
yeah.
I think, yeah, it's 12 months.
12-month agreement looks the best to you, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, there's a month trial, so if it's going to replicate the first month or even better, then yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can start with the month trial, and then after that, you're going to want to continue to the 12 months. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, I recommend, yeah, you can start with the trial, the 30-day trial. As Dan mentioned, 30 appointments, so money back guarantees. So
Yeah, if I don't get you 30 appointments, I'll give you a money back guarantee.
How long have other people been with you in terms of like, say when they've been there for the first 12 months?
Yeah.
And then you give them, say, 30 leads the first month. Would you normally give them another 30 leads the second month, or would it be even more? What would it? How would it look like?
30 appointments is actually quite conservative. But yeah, I mean, they stay with us based on the fact that we can keep expanding their client base. So yeah, of course, second month, third month, all the way up to the 12th month, this system will generate you that many appointments.
Yeah, 30 appointments is like the minimum. Obviously, we get a lot more than that, but that's the bare minimum.
So where would you see it? How would you see us change? What do you see? Say we sign up for this 12 months, where the first month is a trial. We can decide whether we want to carry on or not. Where do you see us in if we start, say, in a couple of days' time? Where do you see us in 3 months' time already? In 3 months, say, for example.
Well, depending. So what you were saying, you were okay. It's a good question.
Where would you like to be in 3 months?
Better position than where I am now, definitely. More smarter position in terms of workload and income.
When you say smarter position in terms of the income, how much do you want to hit per month in 3 months?
Okay, Taylor, how much do you want to hit?
How much do you want to make per month in, let's say, in 3 months' time? What do you want to be hitting every single month?
Every single month? Can it be too much to say? Well, it's not too much, is it? 6,000 to 8,000.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, something like this.
Is that
5,000? That would be good.
That's good. Let's make it a bit bigger. Obviously, it's a process in terms of the sales training. So what's going to make you that money is sales. So you need to go through the sales material, which Dan has provided, and then we book the appointments for you, and then you just simply go through the sales training, and then you close these clients.
And do you have, what type of clients with your other clients you have? So Daniel, no, what's not Daniel, Simon, he's he's like with professional footballers, so they can pay quite a lot. What kind of market are we dipping into? I do know that Crystal Palace and Dulwich is a rich area. I also know there's a lockdown at the moment and a bit of a financial crisis and so on. But what type of clients would come to us?
So depending on, so Mathilde, that's why we uncovered that early in the call. You know, you said that you wanted to work with 30 to 40-year-olds, you know, postnatal, prenatal. So that sort of niche, we've got, Facebook has the intelligence to look for those people. And that's where we're gonna look for 30, 40-year-olds that, you know, are postnatal, that wanna work out with you, because that's your niche. And that's who you're gonna have consultations with.
Crystal Palace does not just, you do not just target it to one area, do you, or do you target it for like?
That depends on what your goal is. I mean, we can target anywhere in the world, but it depends who you're looking to target. If you want to target your local area, we can do that. If you want to target international, we can do that as well. So on Facebook, you can target anybody, anyone.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you heard enough to make a decision?
Yeah, except for I just need to talk to Taylor, because it's always quite nice to just hear what he really thinks, because he thinks a lot, I think.
What do you think, Taylor? What do you think?
All the parameters, I don't know. Big thinker. Or might be think too much. But yeah, I always need a few moments to think everything in, kind of like that. My mojo he always been. I don't know, that's the way I relax. That when I shoot the night and then I make a decision the day after. Yeah.
And how's that been working for you?
It's good. Yeah. Very good. Yeah, absolutely. I just need to be comfortable with it. It takes time, what is in it, and then what goes emotionally. Yeah, it takes a few moments before everything sinks in, but it's already positive. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I know how you're feeling, Taylor. I mean,
I just want to be happy about it fully.
Yeah, but like it might be the biggest investment you've ever made in marketing. I understand you feeling nervous.
Yeah, I want to make it right as well. So yeah,
and for me, I need
sound good.
I need to make sure we target the right audience for me, whether I made the right decision, because those kind of people are on maternity leave, right? As well as pre and postnatal. So whether it's women in their 30s, 40s, but not pre-postnatal particularly, I don't know. I have to kind of like decide what's the best choice.
Yeah.
If we go for this, because it needs to be, as it said in that that video you send us, you have to make sure that your audience, you're choosing the right audience for whatever, capable of joining the package, right?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that stuff is very important. Yeah, having your niche, so that we can work with that.
Yeah, we sent you the agreement. Have you got it in your email? Can you just check?
Hold on.
Yeah, you sent it. Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. So we sent it to
Info. I'm just gonna refresh.
info@trainingpoints.co.uk. So if you have any, I'll let you share your, do you know how to share your screen?
I got
I'll let
it.
you share your, I'll let you share your screen.
I have it.
Yeah, so if you have any questions about the agreement that we can answer now,
Okay.
you open it up.
Have you got it as well? Do you get it?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'll just open it on my phone. It's probably easier. If I get it there.
You're using your phone, are you? Not your laptop?
Yeah.
Yeah, using my I could use my laptop, but
Yeah, use your, it's better on the laptop, yeah.
Oh, yeah, it is. It comes better out on the laptop. You're right. Sorry.
There's a button on the middle of the dashboard. It's called Share Screen.
share screen. Oh, hold on.
Oh, so are we gonna share the screen here? Sorry.
Yeah. If you share your screen, then we can have a look at your screen.
Why do we do that?
Yeah, I can walk you through any questions you have on the agreement if you share your screen.
I don't have it on my laptop, my Suda.
Is it via the share screen via? It's not via Zoom, is it?
Yeah, by Zoom, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, the Zoom disappeared. Let me find you again. But yeah, here, Taylor. It's just underneath you in the Zoom box. Share screen next to participants.
Mm-hmm.
Is that it?
Yeah, so if you just press share screen, then press OK, it should work. It will work.
Yep. I press that.
Can you see it?
So if you both don't both try and share at the same time. So just one of you share one at a time.
Do
Okay,
we?
I'll share then.
Yeah. So just one person at a time.
Okay.
Yeah.
But Taylor, you looking at the contract? It look like it's
Just
typed on top
the
of the other.
camera. I see yourself, but I don't see your screen.
Is it because you want to see the contract?
Yeah. I can't see it.
Are you not able to see the contract? I sent it to info@trainingpoints.com.
But I don't understand why we need to share the screen. Sorry.
If you have any questions on the
So I can
agreement,
walk you through the agreement and then clarify any confusion, so I can share it with you. That's why I want to see your screen.
Maybe what if we just read through it? Me and Taylor maybe read through it, and then ask you any questions. Does it work for you guys? Because I feel like it's a lot to take in now, but we can do it. Just
It's just so you don't get confused. So whilst we're here, we can address any questions you have.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I read it on my phone, but I can't.
Okay, I'll share my screen if you want. Okay, so here's the agreement.
Okay.
when it comes to the payment, how much are you able to afford right now?
At the moment, we need to build up our business again because it's down 90%, 80%, or something like that. But it has been all right month. We just still have to pay our trainers, and we pay ourselves minimal. I didn't pay myself yet. We haven't paid ourselves yet from last month. It's still in the business account.
Okay.
So I have £500 on my account.
500.
On my account, we have a business account, but on my private account, I'm just sharing with you guys. I have 500. Taylor,
Okay.
he's a rich man. I think he's better at saving than I am.
So I'm just sharing the screen here. So the agreement, yeah, as you can see, is between Abundance Revenue Media and by your company name, the client. So you simply put your name in here, and then this is what we're going to include in here. Then you just put, your address, contact number, etc., your email. Dan's already signed that. Then you simply just read through this, sign it here, and obviously what's included, it tells you everything that's included here. So we booked 30 appointments for you. If we don't book 30, you're going to get your money back. So yeah, then you just put your card details in here, and then we can get rocking and rolling today.
With the agreement, what we can do, based on what you said you can afford, we can put 500 down today, and then based on when you can afford the rest, we can amend that in the agreement. So because I wanna get you guys started, and yeah, we wanna prepare the campaign, send you, if you can make a payment of 500 today, we can get started.
I think Taylor and I, in terms of what we just experienced before and what we tried out, if you want to do this, we want to wait till tomorrow and put £500 down tomorrow, or if you want to later tonight. But I think I definitely need to see him face to face and talk to him and just hear really what he has to say, because as you know, it's a big step in terms of marketing we're spending, and if this is something we really must do, then there's no rush in terms of whether we do today or tomorrow.
Okay.
Because it's evening now, and whether we say tomorrow at 9 or 10 o'clock in the morning, we transfer those £500 as a deposit to get started, or what do you call?
Yeah, I want you guys to feel comfortable about this. That's why, you can get started with 500, and then you'll see that based on with the campaign, with the week where the campaign will be launched, you'll already have consultations. You'll already see that you'll make the money back.
Yeah. When will you have the second payment? Say, for example, if you pay 500 tomorrow morning, do you want a second payment of the last £1,000?
So we could do that within 2 weeks. Within 2 weeks in.
So we can see a bit of results and
That's right.
Just getting a little bit started. That will feel a little bit more like this is something real we're doing, and not just something like just put your details in there and scoop.
Yeah, sure.
So what we'll do is you can put 500 down today or tomorrow morning, and then you'll put the 1,000 down in 2 weeks' time, and then we can get rocking and rolling. What would be a good time for you guys to schedule the next call?
So
we're available tomorrow morning. You can chat with Dan then.
Taylor, what do you have of clients tomorrow? Because even though it's a lockdown, it's half term, so I'm taking tomorrow off as the whole day, but I'm going into Crystal Palace and probably going to stay in the studio. So I'll be...
Well, I think I will start in the evening, tomorrow evening, so...
I think it's better maybe around first-ish thing in the morning. Should we say 10 o'clock, Taylor? Is that a good time?
Yeah. 10 in the morning, more.
All right, okay. All right.
It doesn't going to take too long tomorrow, is it?
No, it's not. What we have to do is I'll have to set you up on business. You'll have to set me up I'll show you how to do it. Set me up as a partner and business manager, and then I'll provide you with all the training tomorrow, the access for it, so that you've got sales training access, and then I'll send you onboarding questionnaires, a couple more questions that I need you to fill in, and that's it. Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
And we'll set up a weekly call as well together. But in the beginning, I would recommend we talk very regularly, so I can keep you accountable with the sales, like I said.
And would you kind of like advise in terms of what group would be best suited for me to target to get the best results?
I mean, you mean with your training, right? So
Yeah,
I would say, based on what you said, postnatal and prenatal, and you said 30 to 40-year-olds. I mean, that's the one that you've been training the most previously, right?
No, I also train like people who are not particularly just postnatal, but it's a target I'm good at. I specialize in. Not that I'm not good at the other ones, but I do most of my. I have 20 clients a week. Say 10, like I have the classes, of course, there's pre and postnatal, but 10 of them are maybe postnatal. The other 10 are not postnatal. So I have writers, I have managing directors, I have just people who are getting married. I'm toning, shaping them, getting them fit, getting them strong, getting them well.
Yeah.
So we can find out more about who your ideal client is in the onboarding questionnaire. We'll send that to you today. You can fill out the questionnaire, and that will ask you questions about who your ideal client is. So you can fill that out, answer the questions. And then, based on what you said, I would recommend women over 35, busy parents. Like, that's a very good niche to do with online training. Women over 35.
Yeah,
and
what I mean is, it doesn't have to be direct postnatal clients, or unless I run two things, because it's the only thing there's a risk, unless depending on what kind of income they already have. But postnatal clients are in the category of not working maternity leave, but doesn't mean that they can't afford maybe the package.
Yeah.
So it's better to
so with the onboarding questionnaire, I mean, that's we will find people that can afford your package. I mean, you don't have to worry about that. We will find them because there's ways. Facebook is so intelligent; it can track. That's why we'll send you the onboarding questionnaires. It can track the exact specific of people that you work with, like their income levels, what they're wearing, where they're living, their age range, their classes. You'll have all of that. We can target with that information. But Mathilde, if we could actually you could actually start by signing me as a partner on Facebook. We could start that today as well.
Okay.
Have you got a business
Facebook page?
Business manager. Yeah.
TrainPoints Fitness and Therapy.
Yeah, if you can share the screen, we can also assign a partner. We can help you do that. No.
I would do that later.
We can do that now.
I mean, I've actually got to hop on another call, but Dan's the guy. He's the expert with Facebook. This guy's going to get you a lot of results, but I'm just working with Dan. But yeah, he's the main guy. But yeah, obviously he can set you up. But yeah, I'd recommend you guys to do an onboarding call tomorrow at 10 a.m. where, if you have any questions you want to ask, you can just ask Dan or Simon or myself, who I'll be happy to answer your questions. But yeah, if you want to send
the one in the video. Wait, were you the two in the video? And I think you were the one talking in the video. Is that correct? The video you sent me, Daniel?
A video. Yeah. Oh, he was as well in the video, yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was probably me then.
All right. Well, let's speak tomorrow then, because
yeah, Yeah,
Then,
we'll speak to you at 10 a.m. and we'll send you the onboarding questionnaires. If you fill that all out today, then at 10 a.m. you can speak. You can have a chat, and then put down the 500 and the 1,000 in the next 2 weeks. And yeah, let's get rocking and rolling.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, but thank you so much for calling us.
Yeah, sure. Take your time. I'll. If you have any questions, we'll answer them for you tomorrow. Yeah.
All right. Good to meet you guys. Good to meet you, Taylor.
You too.
See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.
All right.
Bye then.
Bye bye. Thanks.
Bye.
Oh.